You are listening to Words with a Mad Coach. You are listening to Words with a Mad Coach. You are listening to Words with a Mad Coach.
Okay, Coach Sess, so how did you overcome your problems with the mental aspects of the game? Procrastination, fear, self-doubt, blah, blah, blah. And I think we've established in previous audio, previous recordings, that you overcome the mental aspect by doing things. You know, you get more confidence the more you do certain things. And sometimes your skill is developed the same way. People say, hey, coach, how do I get better at kicking? You're not asking a very specific question like, how do I throw a particular kick? You're just saying, how can I get better? And the answer, the simple answer, the short answer is kick more. Start with the volume, and then your rate of transmission. You know, you got to give yourself some deadlines. You got to give yourself some benchmarks. You want to get so many kicks done in a very specific time period. But as far as those mental aspects, you have to start giving yourself some short-term goals that are challenging, mentally challenging. For instance, if you have a hard time talking to people, then you need to get up, get out, and go talk to 10 people in one day. I mean, and I'm being legit if you seriously have a hard time. Now, if you're charismatic and it comes easy to you, then you don't want to do that because that's already in your wheelhouse and you're just doing something that makes you comfortable. We're talking about being able to solve little minute problems in your mindset, in the way you think, in the way you view yourself, really. A lot of times when you have these mental setbacks, it's just the way you see yourself. You don't see yourself as being good enough. And to some degree, you don't know how to give yourself your own validation. Now, we're not talking about being arrogant, and we're not talking about not needing the opinion of others or the feedback of others. What we're talking about is no matter how well you do, you're ready to destroy that mental image of yourself. And who knows why? Who knows why you're so quick to do that? But to deal with these mental aspects, whatever that issue is, you need to tackle it. And you need to give yourself a short time frame to get a lot of it done. Let's say it's business related and you need, some funding, and you are hesitating because you don't want to ask because in your mind, they're going to tell you no. They're already going to tell you no. But guess what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So guess what you need to do? You really need to go collect as many no's as you possibly can. Again, this is something we've talked about, but I want to start piggybacking on the previous recording. Yesterday, we talked about how do we know if we're good at something? And a lot of it is quality driven. And this is quality driven as well, because you got to say, you know what? You got to be open and say, I get some results. I just don't get the results that I'm really looking for. And so you need to put yourself out there. You need to go ask as many, venture capitalists or investors or whoever, and collect as many no's as possible. Because somewhere in there, it's going to be a yes. It's going to be a breakthrough. And that's good. But that moment's going to come in terms of volume, and it's going to come in terms of your rate of transmission. You cannot ask for 1,000 responses over the course of 1,000 weeks. It's just too slow of a process. It gives you too much time to be fearful. It gives you too much time. Just put it out there. Just put it out there. Go. You need to go.